Good day, good day, good day. Happy Happy Monday, Facebook. Aisha here. So today is another one of my Monday midday motivation lives. But just like last week, this week is special because this week I'm doing a live at home with my kids. School is out. It's officially summer break. School is out, and I'm sure you can already hear that little Miss Aya is in the background. She's not giving me a chance to really talk. So I decided that this week I wanted to let them hop on the live with me. So they're gonna kind of do Aya, can you give me a minute?
No.
Give me a second, okay? Yeah, we're gonna make some snacks right now. So I'm gonna introduce you to the girls who are going to be joining me today on Facebook Live. Come on, Aya, come and introduce yourself. So this is the first time I am doing this inside in the kitchen, and so the lighting may be a little bit off, but we'll make it work. So come on, Aya. She's acting shy. So introduce yourself.
Hi. My name is Anaya.
And that's all you want to share? Okay. So we have Anaya, and then we have this little one here. Oh, let's get you in here. What's your name?
Anaya Basu.
Your name is Anaya too? Okay. Well, her name is also Anaya. It's actually Aya, but that'll work. So today we're gonna be doing something that me and Anaya did a lot in the past, but we haven't done it much since Aya came along, and that is making some summer treats together. I think, this time of the year, kids are home, and if they're anything like my daughter, she's literally in the fridge every few minutes looking for something else to eat, like she didn't just have a snack, right? And so it's very easy for these kids to consume a lot of, processed snacks, what we call junk food during the summer months. And so I think it's really important to incorporate healthy foods into that mixture, like just to ensure that they're not overdosing on sugar and all of the refined carbs and the different things that our kids consume through things like chips, cookies, and so forth. And fries, which is one of our favorites. So
Hi, Annie.
Yes.
Hi, Rushley.
Oh, she say hi, Rushley. Come here, Aya. Come here. Come on. So we're gonna get started. What are we gonna do first? Do you want to do the popsicles first?
I will do popsicle first.
Okay, so Anaya, you should talk about what we're putting in the popsicles. Let me get a step fire. Okay, so we're gonna start with making some popsicles. Popsicles is something that in this heat are almost essential. They're a necessity because we need to cool off. And summer months, get the popsicle tray. The summer months are the perfect time to add this particular healthy treat to your regimen. So we got this. We had another tray that we used a while back, but we got this just recently because I couldn't find the other one. But you have these trays, and then you have a bunch of other types of trays, and they're like less than $5 to purchase. So we're going to be making some popsicles. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. And they're going to be pineapple blueberry popsicles. So it's just 2 ingredients, and we got popsicles. Well, 3 ingredients because we're going to add a little bit of water. So you go ahead. Let me get a step fryer.
So,
just tell them what we're putting in it. Get the blender and start to make it, and then tell them why pineapples is good and why blueberry.
okay. So in the pineapple blueberry popsicles, we're going to be putting some fresh pineapples and some blueberries and some water. So,
Pineapple.
oh
Yeah.
Get it?
Mhm.
Go get that
You add the
pineapple.
fruits first.
So
So this is our blender.
Mommy,
Go ahead.
Go.
you need to put the whole blend over there. There you go.
You put a little bit of fruits at a time because you don't want to overfill the blender because then it won't blend properly. So that's good.
And that's like only a quarter of pineapples right there in that blender.
Yeah, it's not too much. And then you're gonna put a few blueberries.
Mommy, my Barbie.
Are you watching Barbie now?
Yeah. My Barbie's
Make sure you rinse them off
walking.
before.
My Barbie's walking, Mommy. What
so
should I
add a little bit of
do?
water. Because it's a blender, you want to make sure you're adding water to it.
Just a little bit.
Okay, that's good. So let me just join in here. So this is literally just 2 ingredients that we're adding into this blender, which is our blueberries and our pineapple. And once we blend this, and of course you have the option. Some people, if the natural sweetness of the blueberries and the pineapples, because pineapples could be a bit tart sometimes. So if the natural sweetness isn't good enough, then what you can do is actually add in some, if you have dates, you can soak some dates overnight and add some dates to this. Or, you know, if you use the agave, you can add some agave to it as well. But for us right now, you know, once you freeze it, it's going to have a natural sweetness, so you really don't need to add a sweetener to it. So we're going to blend this really quickly. So just plug ears for a quick minute. Let's go. Where's the blend?
It's right there.
So we're gonna have to add more water because the thing with blenders, we should have cut these pineapples up. Give me the knife. I'm just gonna cut the pineapples up a little bit smaller because this isn't the highest grade blender, but it works, you know. So that's the one essential tool you need for this particular recipe is a blender.
Mommy, have to right there.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in there as soon as it's blended.
Okay.
Okay, so now we chop that up and we're gonna add just a little bit more water. Right there. And there you have it. So if you're watching with us, yes, Tanya is just saying she remembered when we were making popsicles right after I had Aya, which is very true. So listen, the first time I learned that I could make popsicles by just blending fruit was, I think you were probably, no, you were a little bit older than I at the time. And I remember the first time we made popsicles, we made a cantaloupe mint. We just used cantaloupe and mint in the mix, and it was so delicious. So you guys, that's a recipe to also try. And if you've tried popsicles and you have any recipes that you like, please do add them in the comments so that anybody who's watching can have some ideas of different types of popsicles that they can mix. So I'm simply right now pouring the mixture in the tray, and these just have to go into the freezer maybe for about 3 hours, maybe 4, depending on, you know, the temperature in your freezer. And then boom, that's literally like less than 5 minutes and you've got yourself something tasty as well as something healthy.
Yes.
So So there you go. I hope you guys can see, but this is the tray. It's all full. And what you can also do for, you know, I don't know if you've ever had those popsicles that have like the little fruit chunks in it.
They have bubble gum.
Not those ones. The ones that have like the fruity chunks in it. So you can also just you can also just add some chunks in it, so that once you're eating the popsicle, you actually get to taste the fruit in it as well, which is delicious. Oopsie. Boom. Okay, so this is the first treat, which are blueberry pineapple popsicles.
No, I can put it.
We were gonna do it yesterday and let you guys see the.
What is that?
No.
Okay, Aya wants to put the sticks in.
You can.
You got it, Aya?
Yeah.
Okay, put the sticks in for mommy. There you go, smart girl. By the way, she dressed herself, so.
Take it.
One more, come on. Whoopsie.
Oops. I got it.
Okay, I have it too. There you go. Done. Alright. So that one is done. Anaya's gonna put this in the freezer.
Am I gonna put this?
Yeah. And then of course you have a little bit left over, so we'll put that in the fridge because you can actually drink that a little bit later. And so the next thing that we're going to do is another favorite, which is some kale chips. So if you have like a bunch of kale, well, not if you have it, but you can go out and buy it if you don't. So this is a very small bunch of kale that we have. Give me the other cutting board, please. And with this, we're going to do kale chips because who doesn't love to eat some chips, something crunchy? And so simple, you want to first wash off your kale. Let me just do that quickly. And I pass the kale. You want to wash the kale off, then give me some napkin, and you want to dry the kale off. Get the salt. What all are you gonna put on the kale today? Salt. So with the kale chips, you can do so many different varieties of it, just depending on the flavor that you're going for. Today we're just gonna do basic salt, paprika. Put some paprika on it. No, we don't have any coconut oil, so, and we usually would use coconut oil to oil the pan, but we don't have that, so we are gonna just use some good old-fashioned. Be careful, baby. We are just gonna use some good old-fashioned. We're not to that yet, okay? Give me a second. We're gonna use some good old-fashioned butter, not margarine. Butter. So, simple, you cut up your kale, you put them in the pan. This is all very simple. Another important thing to note is when you're using your pan, make sure it's not aluminum because you don't want the aluminum, all of the toxins from the aluminum seeping into your food when you put it in the oven. Preheat the oven for me, please. Of course, Aya's looking for something in the fridge. Okay, I'll preheat the oven and you season the kale. So Anaya's going to handle the kale business.
Mommy.
Yes,
So,
baby.
I want this.
Pardon?
So we're gonna be adding some salt and some paprika. You don't want to do too much seasoning because
Mommy.
it doesn't always taste too good. So just a little bit.
Maya.
And some paprika.
Maya.
Yeah.
Mommy, I want this, Maya.
Okay, give me a minute, okay? I'm gonna get you something to drink right now.
And now, you know, you're done seasoning your kale. So I'm going to tell you guys.
So massage it a little bit.
Are you good?
What'd she do? What did she do?
She added a bunch of salt to it.
You eating these yourself. So, yeah, tell us the benefits of eating kale chips versus the chips out of the store.
Well, kale chips
Thank you.
help with weight management because you can substitute it for all of those calorie-filled snacks.
This is real life, people. This is how it is with a 3-year-old and a teenager. Come on, nobody can see you over there.
Kale is also a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to supporting eyesight because
Says the girl in glasses.
when it comes to supporting eyesight because 1 cup of kale contains 206% of vitamin A.
Awesome.
And then kale also contains no cholesterol, no unhealthy saturated or trans fats, making it a good choice for heart health.
Right. And then, of course, you're getting in your daily dose of grains with the kale as well.
Edward, you just showing me.
So, we're going to hope that Aya didn't...
Overpower our kale chips. What's up?
All right. And then, where is the... Did you take the butter out? Oh, you did. Okay. So, typically we would use some coconut oil or olive oil when we're putting the kale chips in the oven. But we don't have any oil. We do have some Kerrygold's Irish butter.
I want to get this.
What do you want?
I want custard.
That's what we just made, but you have to give it a chance to freeze.
Yeah, it's gonna,
You have to give it a chance to freeze,
Mommy,
okay?
I have an idea.
What's the idea, Aya?
What idea is it?
So I just add a little bit of butter in it so when it goes into the oven, it doesn't dry out too much before it gets crispy. Okay? And so we're going to rest that right over there. So this is going to go in the oven. This is our kale chips. Very simple again, very quick.
Mommy, I have to get
simply
that one.
Preheat the oven.
Preheat the oven, 350. You want to keep this in the oven for about maybe 10-15 minutes, not long. And that's that. And so the other thing that's also going to go in the oven today is one of Aya's, yes ma'am, one of Aya's favorite treats, which are French fries. So she really likes fries. Typically we would use potatoes or sweet potatoes. I'm still trying to get her to be into the sweet potato thing. She's not too much into that. But nonetheless, I still feel like making the fries at home serves her better than just always buying it from a fast food restaurant. So we've already pre-chopped up our potatoes.
Okay, you
the
go
fries
pick
chopped.
tennis.
Excuse me, Aya.
Mommy, you go pick tennis, my flash.
She's just
Yes.
pouring it into the pan.
Mommy, can I eat it?
No, it has to go in the oven first.
Fries, onion.
Yeah. And so with the fries, you can actually, thank you. Same thing, you want to season them, so you can use the same seasoning.
Salt and paprika.
You want to get some basil also.
Mommy, I get it. I
You
get
have
it.
it? Okay, but you can't put too much. Woo, 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 woo. No, Aya, you can't do that.
I was trying to season our fries as well.
Mommy, I can try.
Okay, you could try with this, because you can never have too much basil. So let me let her do her thing. Go on, open it up, put it on. Woo.
No, I can try.
You got it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold it
awesome.
Like this.
Maya.
No, you give it the upside down, this way. There you go.
Go.
Okay, that's good. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, you have to put it.
So while they're seasoning it, I'm going to tell you guys the health benefits of sweet potato fries compared to French fries. Compared to fast food fries. So sweet potato fries have a large fiber content, which improves heart health and stabilizes your blood sugar after a meal. Sweet potato fries also
Hold on,
boost
baby.
your vitamin A intake by beta-carotene, which is a
Beta carotene.
You have
beta-carotene, which is a what is it called? Which is a source of vitamin A.
Yes.
Mommy, help me.
And then sweet potato fries also contain potassium, which helps to regulate the activity of enzymes within your cells. So that's why you should use sweet potatoes.
Well, and these are not even sweet potato fries we have here. These are just, I think these are actually,
I got it.
what are these? Are these cassava fries? These are the cassava fries. Because these are not sweet potato fries. But you can use so many things for your fries. You know, we use plantain, we use sweet potato, we use regular bread, I guess Irish potatoes, we use cassava. Like, you can make fries out of pretty much anything. So that's the whole point. It's like just using your creativity to the idea of fries is you want something that looks like a fry, and probably taste something like a fry, but it doesn't have to be one thing. So we're now just massaging the seasoning onto the fries, and once we do that, it goes into the oven.
My hand's dirty.
Yes.
I need to go wash my hand, guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Take her into the bathroom. I also need to go and wash my hands. So, yeah, so that is basically it. We just wanted to come and show you guys a couple of the things that we make at home, that are either things that we would, you know, make as treats or snacks, or even sometimes meals, because with the fries, I would make the bean patty, and I actually was going to do a patty, a veggie bean patty today, but you know, I figured that would take a little bit more time, and I wanted it to be quick because I didn't want it to get crazy in the kitchen, right? But again, if you guys have any recipes, any suggestions of anything that you do with your kids at home during the summer months, or just year round, for them to like eat quote unquote clean or to eat healthy, share them, because I'm sure there are other people out there. I always get a question actually as to like, how can I transition to plant-based living, or how can I get my kids to eat more vegetables, or how can I get my kids to eat the things that I'm eating. People ask me all the time, like, do your kids eat what you eat? And I may get some resistance from time to time, but yeah, for the most part, they do eat what I eat. So it's all about, sorry about that. It's all about making it fun, getting them involved, and making sure that it tastes good. Because once it tastes good, people don't care if it's plants or not plants. They just want it to taste good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Anaya, do you want to say anything before we wrap up? Tell them to share the video.
Share the video, like the video, tune into the next live next week Monday at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Mommy, you want this
So, yeah.
one? Okay, get that.